Welcome to de-stress. Doesn't that sound great? Like a long session of yoga, some meditation, maybe a massage. That's not what this is about. Although those are tools. Some of us are born with a great amount of resilience and have a wonderful childhood. Many of us may not be born as resilient. We may see ourselves as sensitive, and we may not have had the best childhood. Mine was quite challenging. I didn't come into college with the best amount of resilience. During my childhood, I was often sick and I was often upset. Was it my destiny to always be sick and upset? And most of what I read said, yeah, some people are resilient, some people aren't. You're stuck with it. And over the years, I thought, this can't be. I have got to be able to build my own capacity to deal with life. And along came science to back me up, which was wonderful, in the form of neuroplasticity. We can rewire our brains at any time by taking our brains on a different path. So what is the trick to de-stressing? I look at it in three components. The first is to recognize that there needs to be some stress in life. And at the same time, some stress is purely toxic. Some people are purely toxic. And so you can use boundaries and avoidance. But avoiding all stress reduces your experience of life. And so what about positive stress or too much stress? We look at what are the tools to process stress. And finally, when you know stress is coming, or we know our lives are always going to have stress, how do you prepare for stress ahead of time? Either tactically with something coming up in a week or two, or more in a holistic way of saying, what are the things that I can do every single day to make myself more resilient now and in the future? That's what we talk about here. We go through those three areas and give very specific tips on what you can try, and then you can see what works for you. I hope you'll join me along this journey.